Be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he has said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. Things God cannot, will not do. He said, I will never leave thee, and I will never forsake thee. And the Lord is always going to do exactly what He has said and promised that He will do. Over 20 years of my life, I lived outside the will of God, and He never gave up on me. That's faithfulness. People will give up on you. God never gave up on me. The instant I repented myself and turned around, there He was, just waiting for me. Beyond those few things, there is absolutely nothing beyond God's ability to do. Now, whether or not He does or does not do something is entirely determined by His will and what His ends are. Again, the omnipotence paradox. Can God create a rock so big that even He can't lift it? I mean, that is just the absolute, height of stupidity. So often quoted by fools who have no depth of understanding whatsoever. And as I've said before, the plain and simple answer to that I have given to other people when they've come up to this with me is, God is. No, it infuriates them. And they will repeat it, and I say, God is. And they just keep getting, because the answer is, God is. Okay? Because their question is disingenuine. They don't believe that God is. Yeah, and they think, therefore, that their lowbrow philosophy is somehow going to be able to stump the believer. Not only is it the fact that God is, but God is not a man, as He said. Therefore, why would He lower Himself to try to perform? Because that's what they're saying, So it's like, Herod, do a trick for me, Jesus, right? Perform for some fool in his foolishness to prove to him that he's got, Any serious and sincere individual who's asking the question, is God, need only look at the creation around them for that answer, or look in the mirror for that matter. And there's no need for you to feel like you've got to defend God or defend your faith in Him either. Okay? Christ tells us, don't cast your pearls before swine. Okay? Treat them like the fools they are. You just give them that in. God, you don't have to defend it. You don't have to try to prove, because you're not going to be able to prove anything. They don't believe any. They think that you're a fool, and they think that you can't answer their stupid question. God is. That's the answer. And just walk away from them. Just wave them, go play in traffic. Right? God the Father conceives. God the Word commands. God the Holy Spirit acts. And as we get into